Mr. Khan, needless to mention all the great work you've done from Three Idiots to this Secret Superstar. You are now raising yourself almost to the level of Mahatma Gandhi of Indian cinema, right? Don't you feel excited? Your films are full of strong statements and passion and strong cause for rebellion, some sort of rebellion. It's an overwhelming tsunami of passion. Now, where did that passion come from in you? From your childhood? You used to be a child actor. You didn't have a rocky childhood, right?
Well, first of all, let me say I don't know whether I can be compared with Mr. Gandhi.
Nearly, not yet.
He's too big a personality and someone I really admire.
Right.
I think a lot of what I've learned and what I am today is a result of a number of very strong influences on me. One of them, I think, is my mother. Yeah, she's someone who I've learned a lot from. She's someone who's extremely sensitive, and her ability to think for the other is quite remarkable. And that has been a big influence on me. I think the other influence on me that has shaped me in many ways is the books I've read as a child growing up. So I guess also somewhere along the way, I'm someone who loves stories and reading stories, and therefore for me to come into this world of storytelling and become a part of a story was something which seemed quite natural for me at a point, and I fell in love with this world of filmmaking and storytelling. And I really enjoy what I'm doing. So I guess what you see of my work comes from the heart, and I do work which touches me, and then I hope that it touches people.
Okay. So we also have a, well, rather controversial or complex character of this mother figure in the Secret Superstar. Right. Does that figure reflect some traces of your mother?
Well,
if you took part in the writing of the
I
script?
think, no, I didn't take part in the writing of the script, no.
Not this time?
No, the script was written by Advait Chandan, who's also the director of the film. I think there are some similarities. For example, my mother is a very independent person. Unlike the mother in the film, my mother is very independent and she's very assertive as a person, which we find that the character in the film is not so assertive. But the nature of sacrificing a lot for your children,
So
I think that is similar with my mother, and probably with a lot of mothers. I think when I see my wife Kiran and the way she is with our child Azad, she gives a lot of her own for the child. And I think a lot of mothers, it's probably a very instinctive thing for mothers. Yeah. So that's probably a very common quality in mothers, is when mothers are much, it comes very naturally to them to sacrifice of their own for their children.
There are two very strong, touching moments in this film. One, the singing in the studio.
Yes.
And two, there's the climax, the tear of the burqa,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really powerful. That puts so many people in tears. Well calculated.
Well,
it's very brave as well.
I think Advait has written a story which is very moving and very inspirational as well. I think the way he's written the characters and the way he carries the thread of the characters right through to a climatic point, like you mentioned, when she finally is this person who nobody recognizes, and here in this moment she decides to reveal herself and step away from her past.
It's a very cleverly designed scene.
Yeah.